Good morning, everyone. Wolf20 here, and other known as Firebird on YouTube, and I am about to play Age of Empires 4. Okay, so we went on ahead and did the tutorial, did all that. The first one we're going to be doing is the Normans. Now, obviously I can't have music on here, so we're going to have to deal without the music.
Some events leave a deep mark on history, but none on the land. This is the site of the Battle of Hastings. After almost 1,000 years, no traces of the bloody conflict can be seen. But here, the fate of England turned. It's where a king was killed, and his victor claimed the throne. October 14th, 1066. We know what happened here on this day, thanks to this. The Bayeux Tapestry. A carefully preserved, illustrated record of events. It shows the main players. Harold, the newly crowned Anglo-Saxon King of England, and his challenger, William, Duke of Normandy. William claimed the previous king had promised him the crown. So, he assembled an army and prepared to sail to England to fight King Harold for the throne. But a storm thwarted his plans. Meanwhile, Harold discovered that a Viking invasion had landed in the north. Another threat to his crown, so he raced to fight them. In France, William waited for the right conditions to sail across the Channel to England. The weather cleared. He seized his chance. 250 miles north, Harold had defeated the Vikings. Now, hearing of William's arrival, his army sped south. At 9 o'clock in the morning, on this hill, William's Norman army were ready to do battle with Harold's Anglo-Saxon men. The stage was set, and up for grabs, England itself.
So basically it's supposed to go through historical events all the way through.
On October 14th, 1066, William of Normandy stood ready for battle at the base of a hill. The high ground belonged to King Harold of England and his Anglo-Saxon army. Here, on this hilltop, the fate of England would be decided.
Okay, here we go.
William's Norman army made the first charge, launching a direct assault on the shield wall. Though William's army fought fiercely against the shield wall, it would not yield. As one man fell, another took his place. Overlapping shields in tight formation made for a near impenetrable barrier. Realizing his army could not break the shield wall, William called for a retreat. William's feigned retreat was working. The Anglo-Saxon army broke their shield wall formation, leaving gaps for William to make a move. With Harold's men no longer in shield wall formation, William could pick them off as they charged. The Anglo-Saxons had deployed rows of spearmen to push back the invaders, but William had an answer: his sharp-eyed archers. More Norman men-at-arms reinforced William's army. Anglo-Saxon archers joined the fray, and the Normans' deadly cavalry ready to charge. But first, William's forces had to eliminate the enemy spearmen, whose sturdy polearms could easily bring down a horse. With the threat of spearmen cleared from the field, William's cavalry was free to charge at the Anglo-Saxon archers. The Anglo-Saxon army was in disarray. Their shield wall had been neutralized and their numbers were dwindling. Now the only thing standing between William and victory was King Harold himself. The last of Harold's men encircled their king, prepared to lay down their lives to save his. The Anglo-Saxon King Harold had fallen. In the confusion, some loyal soldiers fought to the death, while others scattered in panic. Leaderless and defeated, the last of the Anglo-Saxon army fled for their lives. The Normans celebrated victory over the English king, but William's quest to rule England was just beginning. the Battle of Hastings, the death of one man changed the course of history. The Anglo-Saxon King Harold was killed here, on England's south coast. His army defeated by William of Normandy. Anglo-Saxon rule was over forever. At Westminster Abbey on Christmas Day 1066, William was crowned the first Norman King of England. Now he had to secure power across the country. He began by stamping his mark on the landscape, building cathedrals and castles at strategic locations. Nothing like them had been seen in England before. They reminded the Anglo-Saxon population exactly who was in charge. But not all were content with living under Norman rule. Anglo-Saxon revolts broke out across the country. King William acted quickly to crush these rebellions. But there was one region where dissent was spiraling out of control: the north of England. In 1069, a group of lords from Northumbria formed an alliance with Viking invaders. Together they approached Norman-held York, a large city with an important cathedral, still protected by ancient Roman walls. But the walls couldn't save York. The city and the castle fell to the rebels. William's new kingdom was under threat. He had to get the city back under Norman control. William had no choice but to order his men north. But as the Norman forces set off on their long march towards York, how much resistance from the rebels would they encounter? William the Conqueror marched north, with his army of Normans determined to take back the rebel-held city of York. But in his path stood rebel towns that harbored William's northern enemies. He would take the towns back by force.
Votre service. Produite serviette. Acest o mestre. Retraietz vos amois. Attendez incontinent.
Course. Sanguinaire. Battle. Cavale. Courserelle. Cavalario. Péricule.
The Normans captured the town of Middlethorpe, establishing their presence in the north. With reinforcements to his armies soon arriving, William would need more resources to supply them.
L'heure est avertissez votre courage.
Mandements.
Comprendo.
Quod movo.
What?
Che? Ma sono.
Me?
Spero.
Movo. Ma sono. Sì. Lavoro. Edific Spero.
Masono.
Escolto.
Escolto. Laburo.
Sì.
Ok?
Laburo.
Ok?
Edifico.
Me?
Finit. Escolto. Acces vos.
Escolte. Quitamos. Seco. Vamos.
Fake.
Faked. Mandemans. Comprendo. Ubi vado? Escolto. Paraz. Intendo. Che? Materia. Escolte. Bene. Laburo. Bene. Intendo.
Ah, finit.
Ubi vado? Quod? Me? Alla materia. Escolto.
Ubit sì.
Masono.
Pochedo.
Laburo. Edifico.
Quod?
The Norman army was now well supplied by a town, but it would take a sustained effort to keep the army at full strength.
Soyez spremés. Bene audite. Vite. Parade.
Another rebel town, Fulford, stood in defiance to William's rule.
Si.
Attendez. Attention. Pour votre service.
Cavalarios. Cursores. Cavalarios. Bene. Cavals. Mauvais ici. Lanciers para.
Bien savets quoque nos advienne.
L'heure est de besoigner.
Parade, cavals. Escolto.
Soyez prêts, je commande avant. Certes. Cavalarios parat. Je suis votre serveuse. Audite, avant, compagnon. Si compos voldres, alors, l'enemies nos aboués. Accesmets vos, nos allons! Assayez vos armes! Nos allons! Assayez vos armes! Nos allons! Cavalarios parat! Scara formata! Tous sont prêts! Chevalier! Accesmets vos armes! Avant!
With the Fulford rebels eliminated, William was one step closer to York.
Escolte, bravo.
Knowing he would face strong resistance in the city, William prepared to bolster his cavalry.
Entendo. Arate arquers. Momentes audience. Fade arquer.
Spero. Spero. Edifico. Mandemans.
Ubi vado? Spero. Ma sono. Che? Me edifico. Sì. Ascolto. Lavoro. Ma sono. Lavoro.
Commande, preparados. In avant, arquer.
Sieste. Escolte. Esquad. Bravo.
The Norman army came under attack from a new enemy,
Arates.
the Danes.
Salves und Ordnung!
Pues me momentito. Io faccio.
William's army held back the Danes' attack, but they threatened to return unless William paid them in gold.
Parat pour venir.
Labour Spérance.
Sì, bene. Perfect.
Escolte bene. Dut sodite. Cos'è sarà massonata?
Quid me? Vale excavo.
Quid labur? Ecce li mandement. Io massono la cose.
Parats pour labourar.
Toutes auditées.
Vale.
Arquier. Momente. Parate, arquiers. Arco. Momente. Parats. Arquier. In avant.
Accesspets, je suis votre serveur.
I think I'm going to
Retrayez vos amouets.
destroy the Danes instead of give them gold.
Felicet beat. Tuts aussitôt. Tisomes.
Escoltems de retournar. Vado laborar.
Et chilimam de mont. Cose sera massonata. Quid labour? Mandes quid?
Felicet beat.
With their stables in place, the Normans could add more cavalry to their army.
Sagita in arco.
Ecce li mandement. Bon, vamos,
Quel est
valez
votre
tous.
Arquier.
Comme me.
Parat.
Parat, pour venir.
Tisomes.
Si sommes. Vado laborar.
Escolte dams de retournar.
Parats pour laborar. Cos'è sarà massonata?
Quid labour?
Escolte be.
Et chilimam de mont. Movamos, vale tuts.
Glad I made those towers.
Benefect. Si, parat.
Momente. Bene. Demandes. Nintendo. In avant, arquier. Parat. Arquier. In avant. Arquier, parat.
Quid ordines?
Mandes
Tuts.
escolte bene. Si, comprendo. Laburo.
Arco, parat.
Quid mandes?
Que mandes.
Par une sanglante hâtie.
Cavalario, parat. Si, parat.
Arquier,
Quid
parat.
mandes?
Arquier. Préparate, arquiers.
Si.
Parate, arquiers. Arco, parat.
Cavalario,
Reste
pardon.
par une sanglante hâtie.
Sagita in arco.
Quid ordines?
Liechtenstein, Boskier.
Arquier,
Bene
parat.
audite.
Avayeva.
Ecce li mandement. Parate.
Smoué. Ma blace. Vecchi comandement.
Si, parat.
Arco, parat. Parate, arco.
Audite, servant.
Pace.
Bien savets quoque nos at...
L'heure est...
Tuts audite. Comme me.
Quel est votre plaisir?
Hommes,
Avayeva.
Audite. Bene audite.
Quand je commande, avant.
Et chilimam de mont. Vide aussi. Quid me? La bourse ici va tost.
Mandes quid? Si, cavo.
Ma besogne.
Si. Audite, serviente. Dite.
Soyez prêts, certes. Avertissez votre courage, compagnons. Retrayez vos amouets. Avertissez votre courage, compagnons. Quand je commande, avant. Incontinent. Pour votre service. Incontinent. Arches Response. Nos allons.
The Normans discovered the source of the Danes' threat, an outpost on the water. William had a choice: bypass the encampment, destroy it, or pay the Danes the gold they demanded.
Careless. Je suis votre service. À la sonde.
Viens, cavalier! Dicte-moi! Wedordines!
Donnez-moi vos avis incontinent. En arway, main.
Cavalarios parat!
Arches Response. Nos allons. Pour votre service. Siegfried was wondrous. À la sonde, chevalier.
In destroying the Dane outpost, William stripped the rebels of a crucial ally.
Parat!
William's ultimate goal was within his grasp. All that remained was to enter York and destroy its keep.
Flanquier parat.
Où sunt vos commandements?
Et chez les mandements. Sagita inarco. Fido, si. Vale, excavo. Come sono la cose? Arco parat.
Parat pour laborar.
Archière parat.
Vado laborar.
Momentesi, archière.
Bene audite! In avant!
Cavalaria.
Toutes audite!
Vado laborar. Che mandes?
Tuts audite.
Cos'è sera massonata?
Ci somes.
Quid mandes?
Parates, serviette.
In avant, servientes! Wedordines!
Flanquier parat.
Attendez, les comme...
Attention! Bene!
Vale.
Wedordines! A medio course!
Prompte. Quito mon site.
Voyez prest, compagnon. Je suis votre serveuse. Retrayez vos à moi. Avant, compagnon. Pour votre service. Avertissez votre courage, compagnon. Avertissez votre courage, compagnon. Retrayez vos à moi.
Alright, starting to cross the bridge into York.
Compagnon,
I think.
Si comme vos volbrez. Je suis votre service. Allons, l'ennemi is not aware. Archetsmiths, vos always. Avant! Siete, cavalarios, quitamos.
The Norman army poured into York and began sacking the town as they bore down on the keep. The keep fell to the Norman army, and York was secured. The Northern Rebellion was over, and William the Conqueror was uncontested as King of England.
Alright, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Later, everyone.